What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den, and tonight it's Friday night, so you know what it is. It is Rev X's wrestling review. This week is for our Raw, Smackdown, and any wrestling news that we might have heard of or seen over the week. As always, I'm your co-host, Buddha. That is MJ Hat, and man, it's been a busy week.
Buddha, it really has. It's been kind of crazy. I mean, we even got some non-WWE content in this stream tonight. So that on its own, I think that's a step up. That's a step up. We're expanding. We're branding outside of our norm. I love it. I love it. Guys, let's talk about some Raw first. You want to? Because I gotta say, Raw was better than SmackDown this week, and I'm throwing that out there. It might be a little early. I might be a little ahead, but it came to us from Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, and at the beginning they show a replay of the Kabuki Warriors turning on EO. Big whoop. We all knew that was coming. Rhea Ripley actually opened the show and says she isn't done with the Kabuki Warriors. Then Io comes out and says she is sorry, but they are her family. I should listen. That by the end of Raleigh, North Carolina. That's right, Big Sweets. That's
Yeah.
absolutely 100% right.
Yeah.
Um,
No. No. Oh, yeah.
it,
Monday night. Yeah. Raleigh, North Carolina.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You ain't paying attention, huh?
No, I'm
All right.
finishing up our
Well,
SmackDown thing.
you're good. You're good. Uh,
Anyway, Big
the
Sweets, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
the Kabuki Warriors cut a promo. Io says she needs time, and she goes up the ramp, and then they attack Rhea. Io comes and
Good.
helps. She gets misted. It's a whole thing. And then Asuka lock on Rhea. Kyrie hits her insane elbow. Security comes out. Blah, blah, blah. This was the main plot line of the night. And all in all, I'm not a big fan of the Asuka Io storyline because that's what it is. It's an Asuka Io story.
Yeah.
I can't really get behind it because Kyrie Sane looks weak here.
It's the whole point.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that. I don't
What's
like
up,
that
Ice
in one
Wolf?
bit.
How you doing, girl?
Hey, Ice Wolf, welcome in. I don't know, man. I can't really get behind anything having to do with Asuka. Ever since she came back, she just seems like she's not Asuka anymore. Asuka of old used to dominate.
Yeah, and you got no argument for me on that.
Good.
Yeah.
She does good, but she's not. She is absolutely not dominating.
I don't think they was ready for her to come back. Like, truthfully, because, like, why just throw her straight back in with Kairi Sane and try to revamp the Kabuki Warriors? And it's failed. I'm sorry, but, like, every attempt they've made has just down the toilet.
It's a hell of a misplay, for sure. Let's see. Where did I stick my notes? I stuck them over here.
Sorry. That's okay. I got you on the next part because it's my favorite. Dom Mysterio retains against Rusev, guys. Now I want y'all to stop for a second and think about that. Think about that on paper, okay? Dom Mysterio, tall, skinny, lanky. Rusev, massive, almost double the size of Dom. Dom retains in the cleanest, and I do have air quotations on this, cleanest way that he can with a swift kick to Rusev's nuts and then a roll up for the victory. For his character, that was beautiful. Hold on, man.
I have to speak on what Sweets says here. You're not wrong, Sweets. It absolutely, the content creators, Stevie in particular.
I agree with you on that, Sweets.
Yeah, it's not. They're not doing what justice by these characters at all.
No.
And you're right. Dom becoming the face of WWE just like Eddie and Roddy did. It's beautiful.
And if you've been watching our streams, trust me, you know that I am 100% behind Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
He always has been. He always has been. After Dom and Rusev, sorry, I'm struggling here.
I see that.
Promo package for Cody and Seth Rollins, part 1.
Focus.
Lyra basically tells Bayley to go fuck herself. That was interesting. Raquel Rodriguez defeats Bayley. Lyra makes the save, but Bayley's character's fucked. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't think Bayley is. I don't think they're done cooking with Bayley. I think they can do a little bit more. This whole crazy persona.
No, actually, Ric Flair's awesome. Love Ric Flair. Yes. We will be actually talking about Charlotte a little bit later in the show. So there will be some Flair love tonight, okay? There will be some Flair love tonight. For sure.
Right. Hey, what's going on, Apocalypse? Welcome in.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
You know, you're not wrong. He lies, cheats, steals his way to the top. The nature boy. He always was that way, man. Not that he's part of AEW now. He's just not he's not prevalent anymore.
Unfortunately,
I think he has a backstage role.
Unfortunately, but yeah, you're right.
LA Knight defeats Kofi Kingston. It was a nothing match.
Ice Wolf couldn't say it any better myself.
Backstage segment with Maxine, Tozawa, and Becky Lynch. Lynch knocks the crap out of Tozawa and then beats on Maxine for a second, turns around, and her husband's standing there staring at this watch. This watch that Cody gave him.
Hell yeah, Apocalypse.
Bro. No one cares about the watch. The whole basis of Rollins versus Cody is just strictly because of Crown Jewel.
Yes.
Like they don't need a story behind it. I think they're going too far trying to build.
Well, they've got to keep it. They've got to try to keep it built though, and that's the best way they got. Back to the whole Becky Lynch thing, right quick. She has a knack for hitting dudes in the mouth. Like, yep. Recent memory, okay? I can think of 2 dudes she's done it to. Dom Mysterio being one when she was feuding with Rhea before he turned on Rhea. And then Tozawa's poor ass the other night. And I mean, he took that shot straight to the face. Like, I mean, full-fisted right to the bottom of the teeth. He went down. Like, that was funny as shit. I don't know. I just think I think that she just has this thing about punching guys in the face. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, she does. She's the Irish lass kicker. So, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't scripted. Or it probably was, but not like that.
Yeah, there was a mess up somewhere in there. You can tell normally when the crew screws up and then when they don't.
Right.
So, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee pick up a victory over Bravo and Rayo Americano. That's so stupid.
So dumb.
That is so dumb. Dragon Lee is to take on Dom for the AAA Mega title. What do you think about Dragon Lee? Do you think he stands a chance?
No. I don't see them dropping it from Vikingo to Dom just to go straight to somebody else. Dom is not a placeholder champion or like a paper champion or a holding champion, transition champion. That's what I'm looking for. Dom's not a transition champion. He's holding his ground in the Intercontinental title picture on WWE. I feel as though he will hold his own in the AAA Mega Championship title picture in AAA.
Sorry, that's my bad. I was trying to pull up the stream.
You're good.
The main event, though, was the Vision taking on the Usos, and I've got to say, man, I was not impressed. Granted, we did see the return of OTC 1.
Roman Reigns, baby.
When we watched this show on Monday, you and I were in a group.
Yep.
And I put this at the bottom of these notes because you told me to.
Mm-hmm.
The words mid-show, very mid, and miscue. Do you want to talk about the word miscue?
You're going to have to refresh my memory on that because I've smoked enough pot since then to go duh.
Asuka, the kick.
Oh, yeah. So Asuka goes for her. Yeah, so Asuka goes for her straight, just roundhouse kick, to which she completely, and when I say completely, there was a good 6 inches, I'd say, in between air and opportunity, and she just missed. Like, and Rhea tried to sell it, and like, there's only so much you can sell, guys. Like, I understand it's a live show, and there's going to be miscues, or there's going to be mishaps, or mess-ups, or whatever you want to say. But something like that you're still trying to sell, and with everybody in that audience knowing that she missed you by a fucking mile, you got to know when to be able to fucking improv and continue. And I feel as though they dropped the ball on that one pretty bad.
That game is too big for you. You can't play that one. Here.
Yeah, boy.
Sorry,
no game for you.
Continue.
No game for you. That's really it as far as it goes. It was a mid-show meaning that it was not great by any means. However, it was still better than the crap we watched tonight. But we'll get into that soon. Let's get into the news of the week. First thing on the agenda is that it's been said that Joe Hendry had his last match in TNA earlier this week. Apparently there was a little celebration after the match, to which he waved goodbye to the crowd and everything. But I've also seen on dirt sheets and stuff like that he is still contractually tied to TNA. I don't know how well that holds true. I don't know if it'll be like we were talking the other night, and maybe somehow or another WWE flips that contract over to them or something like that. However, go ahead.
Speaking of contracts,
Mm-hmm.
because the way contracts are working out, and they're really flimsy these days, apparently, Andrade shows up on AEW this week.
Now we covered this.
It's wild. It's wild.
A week ago?
Yeah.
And then magically he appears on AEW. So I did read through some dirt sheets today and you were absolutely right, where he was actually just fired. There was no 90-day compete contract or anything like that because he was just straight up fired. However, I've been seeing a bunch of freaking things about how he just likes to jump ship. Like he's done this a few times already.
Yeah.
So, like,
he's worked for both shows 3 times, I think.
It's not a person that I would say, hey, I want that dude on my roster. If all I know, if he's not getting his way, he's just going to jump ship somewhere else.
Well, okay. Andrade was not doing well in WWE, so I think going back to AEW makes sense, but he wasn't doing well in AEW before he wasn't doing well in WWE, so I don't really see him going anywhere if he keeps doing what he's doing.
Oh, this is what we enjoy doing. But see, no, so I'm sorry. I have to disagree with you on that. I thought that Andrade and Rey Fenix being a tag team was a hot thing going. I thought that was probably the best thing. Look, he's had 2 things that have been any bit relevant. One was the best of 7 series with him and Carmelo Hayes. That was solid.
Which was great.
That was a great series of matches. And then the stuff with Rey Fenix and them being a tag team and going on it was like 5-win streak?
Yeah.
And then it was poof, done. They lose 1 match to the Street Profits, and that's it. They're done. Like,
it's because he got fired, man. They changed creative for Rey Fenix and everything.
Oh, yeah. Now he's with
Javon Evans, I guess.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. We'll get into that here in a little bit, too. But Javon Evans. Javon Evans.
Ricky Saints is your new NXT champion. Obafemi might be moving to the main roster. More details? What you got on that?
There's been videos that have been around of him working with main roster talent, Rusev, Sheamus, people like that. So it's looking like they might actually move him up. And honestly and truthfully, I can't see, where would you go with him? There's no way they're going to put him in a mid-card picture. I'm sorry. I just don't see that.
Well, he's got to start at the bottom. So
what if no.
Months.
He could go into SmackDown, and the way you bring him in is to have him answer Sami Zayn's call.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
Him starting as the United States champion would be okay. He started in NXT as the North American champion. So
does he really need a title on the main roster?
I feel as though he's built up like Gunther is.
Listen, I hate Gunther's booking.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are behind it.
Gunther's booking sucked because his character sucks. Sorry, guys. Anybody likes Gunther? I'm sorry. Like, as far as wrestling goes, he's great. But as far as his character goes, without Ludwig Kaiser, he's ass. Sorry. Ludwig Kaiser was what kept him relevant.
And I guess we're getting NXT versus TNA.
Yes, October 7th. That they are calling it Invasion. I'm excited to see that.
They changed the name. It's not Invasion anymore. It was Invasion.
Okay, what is it now?
Don't remember.
Okay, well,
I don't remember.
Still, they're basically doing a damn Invasion angle from 2001, guys. Come on, 24 years later, we're seeing something nice. I'm okay with this.
Listen to me. They had to change it because of where the show's being held. It was or not where it's being held, but the Middle East audience didn't approve of the name.
Okay, so, I mean that's fair, and you've got to keep everybody happy. So, sure. Yep. So it's probably just NXT versus TNA or something like that. Something basic.
No, Hold on, I'll find out. You go on with the show.
Yeah, you find out. Well, let's see. What else in the news was we got this week? That's about it. They got scared we were launching an investigation. Good Lord. What now?
Showdown. It's called Showdown now.
NXT versus TNA Showdown? I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, it's solid.
I liked Invasion myself.
I loved Invasion. We had Invasion in 2001 when wrestling was still fucking great. Just saying. Sorry, guys. Again. Let's get into SmackDown this week, guys. SmackDown this week comes to us from Cincinnati, Ohio. The opening segment is Cody Rhodes coming out, asking everybody what they want to talk about, to which Heyman answers, which he brings the bronze with him. Orton slides in the ring. Heyman goes on one of his usual little debacles about trying to get in each other's skin and blah, 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 and this ain't going to last, and he's going to turn on you the first chance he gets, blah, blah. The same spiel that Heyman does all the time. After that, we get a little backstage segment with Carmelo and The Miz. Miz is like, well, why'd you watch me get 3 counted last week? Melo tells him straight up, we're done. This is over. So match 1 comes out, late to the party, but since we're on the subject of Heyman, could you imagine if they worked out a deal the team could put together from TNA and WWE? With Heyman, are you talking with Heyman being the backbone for it? Like part of the vision?
Versus Raw or SmackDown.
And letting Heyman book it?
Raw or SmackDown. Like in a Survivor Series type match.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Bub. Yeah. Oh, the possibilities that just come to mind is, whoo, that's insane.
Sweet, that's good, brother.
That is great, brother. Like, oh, man. Okay, so let's get into match number 1, guys. Match number 1 was for the U.S. Championship. It was the open challenge. It was Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes. Well, it was supposed to be. Before the match even starts, Melo cuts a promo and says there's nothing holding him back now and that he's going to show Zayn tonight exactly what he can do with nobody holding him back. About as soon as he says that, though, Miz comes out of nowhere, hits a skull-crushing finale, and Aleister Black comes out of nowhere, picks up the mic, says, U.S. Open Challenge? I'll take it. So that leads us into actual match number 1. Again, for the U.S. Championship, the Open Challenge, Aleister Black versus Sami Zayn. I'm going to say this. Right now, this Open Challenge for Sami's title is the best writing going on in WWE. And I'm not just saying that because Zayn is the champion. I'm saying that because of the caliber of wrestlers that are getting the opportunity to shine on SmackDown.
Can I say that because they're doing this way, it does give a lot of the mid-card an opportunity at a championship?
That's exactly what I mean by that. Yeah. That's exactly why I say what I do. Because now you're getting to see names that you normally would not see on a regular basis actually coming up and making it. Carmelo Hayes' stardom has went from like mid-card to high card. Not in a heavyweight sense, but like mid-card where he's at to being number 1 contender for sure for Sami's title.
I agree with that. 110%.
Anyway, guys, it was a great match all the way around. The ending kind of sucked because Damian Priest came out, which distracted Aleister Black, allowing Sami Zayn to set up the Helluva Kick into the Blue Thunder Bomb combo for the 3 count, the retain, and then he left. Well, Damian wasn't done yet. He grabs Aleister Black, decides to give him the Razor's Edge through the announcer's table, and then basically taunts and walks away.
Yeah, basically. All in all, man, this Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. They say we're getting a last man standing match next week, and yes. I'm going to sit here and tell you, I don't think that that's going to be enjoyable. I like Damian Priest. Mm-hmm. I like Aleister Black. This feud should have been over a month ago. It's time to move on.
I agree, and I hope that this is the last match that they do. But do me a solid. Let Damien win this one. Like, it's not doing anything for him having to drop matches like this. It's not doing anything for Aleister Black. It's not doing anything for Damian Priest except like just honestly dragging them. I feel as though that's what it's doing is dragging them.
I agree. The next thing we got was an announcement that Sol Ruka and Zarya would be taking on Chelsea Green and Alba Fire, and I believe this was a number one contendership match for the tag team titles. I could be mistaken on that. That wasn't made very clear, but it was presented that way, if I may say. It was rather short, though. The faces controlled the majority. Zarya throws fire into the barricade, and Ruka hits Chelsea with the Soul Snatcher. Number one contenders? Yes.
Yeah, I would think so. And let me just go on record and saying that Soul Snatcher move,
it was beautiful.
God, like
that's probably the most athletic thing on the show tonight.
You don't expect that, like inward front flip into like a basically a diamond cutter, like it's just it's insane, and she does it so well. She sells that so well.
And Chelsea Green's the right person to take something like that, too. Let's be real for a second. Chelsea Green loses a lot.
Yeah.
She loses a lot on purpose. That's her character.
If you haven't caught WWE's, what is it, Untold, right? Unreal. She states on that even if she's booked to lose 100 matches, as long as she's on a show every week, she's going to take that loss happily. And I'm sorry. Yeah. But thinking of it, if I'm just trying to like have my name on TV on a constant basis, I don't give a shit if I'm jobbing. I'm going to job. Like it's going to happen.
How many people know the name Chelsea Green because she's such a bad heel?
Exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. Oswald, she's getting paid.
That's the whole thing, man.
All right, now, speaking of the fact that was so quick, and we were talking about that, like, number one contendership, they still didn't really make it official, but they did have a backstage interview with the current tag champions after that match, in which they gave them credit. So I would say down the line somewhere, yes, we're going to get Sol Ruka and Zarya against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss for the tag titles.
Let me ask you something about Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Did you detect a little animosity this evening?
There's always tension between them two. I don't think it's anything to worry about, really. They are on the same page, but I don't ever see them being like quote unquote buddily on the same page.
Friends? You mean friends?
Yeah, I mean friends, but they don't want to say friends, so frenemies. There we go. They're going to remain frenemies.
Well, I mean, that is the whole gimmick, but I felt like tonight, me personally, there was a little bit of Alexa wasn't interested in it, but Charlotte was.
Right.
You know? That's just me.
It's always BS. You're absolutely right, Oswolf.
Yes, ma'am.
After that, though, we got the contract signing between Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton. And this was short, sweet, and to the point, guys. They both came out. They both said their piece. They signed the contract. They shook hands. Nick Aldis made the match official. Tiffy goes to leave, gets attacked by Julia. Kiana James comes down trying to offer her services to Stephanie Vaquer. Tiffany finally regains herself, pulls Kiana out of the ring, hits her. Julia goes after Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer's fixing to hit her with the SVD, I think's what it's called. But yes. Julia's able to get out of it and get out of the ring. Honestly and truthfully, I felt as though that back part of that segment was stupid. Yeah, we did not need... If they would have set up a tag match tonight, sure. But they done nothing with it.
I think that the contract signing part was exactly what a contract signing should be.
Absolutely.
Now, the ending with Julia, I think we'll get a tag match next week because of the setup this week. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm surprised they didn't actually announce that tonight.
Me too.
I figured they would at least do that.
Backstage, we got Javon Evans and Rey Fenix versus Los Garza. They were both... Javon Evans was in Nick Aldis's office, and he said there'd be opportunities for him here on SmackDown, yada, yada, normal GM speak. All in all, the setup for the match, I get it. I like the idea of Javon Evans and Ray Phoenix. I don't think Las Garza was the right tag team to start them with.
Well, I mean, Ice Wolf, that's basically, I mean, if you really think about it, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, wrestling is seriously just a guy's soap opera. So, 100%. Yes, we're going to drag out some. Oh, what's up, Mad Rocks? Your ass better call somebody.
A little road dog, Jesse James.
Yes, sir.
Right,
yes, sir. Good shit. Good shit. Love it.
Decently fast-paced match. A lot of near falls for both teams. The end seen Phoenix hit the Mexican Destroyer for the dub. Nice to see them giving Evans the nod, and I agree with that.
Yeah, Oswolf, I'll take you on that one. That's fair.
Evans is a good wrestler. I think that he does enough flippity floppity, high fly BS that he's kind of up there with the likes of Jeff Hardy. He's maybe not to the point, but he's definitely like in the running. So,
right. But okay,
I'm excited for the kid's future.
My question to you is that flippity floppity stuff. Granted, yes, we love it. We love to see it. But is that enough to get him championships? Is that enough to actually take him as a viable, serious character?
No.
Like, eventually, all that jumping and bouncing and shit, he's going to do one of two things. Either kill your character or kill you in the process.
How many world titles did Jeff Hardy hold in WWE? Do you remember?
2 or 3.
Is it 2 or 3? Because I thought it was just 1.
No, I'm sure he won. I think he won the world title and he won the WWE title.
Okay, I could be mistaken on this.
I could be as well. And chat, if you all know better than we do, please burn it up. Let us know.
Jeff Hardy never really got the opportunities that the man could have pulled off because A, he was too fucked up.
Yep.
And B, he didn't have enough of a back to be like Mark Calloway. If you don't know who that is, that's The Undertaker. You should know.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Stone Cold or a Triple H. He wasn't up in those kind of ranks. And he never was going to get there by doing swanton bombs and twist of fates.
I know nothing, Jon Snow. I am weed, therefore I am.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Honestly, though, Javon Evans does have a bright future. I think that down the road he'll get a different gimmick. But for the time being, I like the flippity BS because it's fun. And SmackDown needs a little fun.
When can we talk about Grande Americanos? How does the German guy speak Spanish so well? A lot of practice, Madrox. A lot of practice.
Ludwig Kaiser is an awful Grande Americano. I am going to say that flat out.
I agree.
Just is. Chad Gable was 100% better. But
I swear that's a ditto. Reason. And just because you said that, cheers.
Cheers on the wrestling stream. There you go. There you go. Well, the show's
and
over.
That's something you don't get. That's something y'all don't normally get. So consider yourself lucky.
Yeah,
baby.
Don't die. Don't die. I'll wait. Backstage interview with Priest and Kit.
I think what? It's Kit Harington. I think's what his name is. It's one of the dudes from freaking Pretty Deadly. It's the dark-haired dude from Pretty Deadly. His name's Kit something. Smaller puffs? No, Ice Wolf.
Damien puts him in his chair and rolls him down the alleyway. Is this the same guy he put through the wall last week?
Yeah, but like that segment was so much funnier though. Like the wall segment was like, oh shit, he done that. This segment was like old school funny, like Austin pushing Vince down the rampway in the wheelchair and just letting go and him just fucking free flowing. Yeah, that's kind of what that was tonight. It was great. It was hilarious.
Next, we got Solo Sikoa, and this was the shoot with Talatonga this time.
Yep.
But he said something is missing. You and I both know what's missing. Would you like to enlighten the audience?
Sure. Yeah. Fucking Tamatonga, guys. That's what he's missing, and it's going to happen. I said that I don't know, a month ago, if not more. Yes, his whole family tree, as he said, as the name suggests, is 5, and Tama Tonga is that 5th member. When
Now,
does that happen?
Because
Fuck, I don't know. They've been pulling this for a month with them doing nothing but this little interview or this little
I'll
shoot.
tell you when it happens.
All right,
it
let's go.
happens before Survivor Series War Games.
Oh yeah, definitely, because that's the 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but and it's starting. It is starting to come around. My question is, who is the rest of the original OG bloodline? Roman, the Usos, Sammy, Jacob Fatu.
That's not a bad shout, actually. That's
like if I want a inner family battle, that's what I want right there. I want Solo, Tama, Tala, Toa, and JC against Roman, the Usos, Sammy, and Jacob Fatu.
I think that's a realistic answer. You want to know the answer I want that I know we're not going to get?
Yep, sure.
Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, John Cena. Give me just a second. Let me find 2 more right quick. You know what? I've lost it. Those 3 and 2 more.
CM Punk.
CM Punk. CM Punk's a good shout. And maybe still Jey Uso.
I think Jay would have to be my 5th with that as well. Yeah, you're not wrong there. I really think, yeah. If we're doing like a Mount Rushmore versus, somebody that knows they're going to tank and lose, yeah, I'm going with a big Mount Rushmore then.
If that's who you're fighting, yeah, you're losing.
Yeah, dude. For real. Like, don't even fucking strap up your boots. It ain't happening.
You want to take us through the main event, sir?
Yeah, let's go into this main event, guys. It was a tag team match. Do y'all get like the sense that like we had kind of a constant thing going tonight? There was 1 singles match and 3 tag matches tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Where's Teddy Long when you need him?
Hello.
We're gonna have a tag team match, player.
Actually, that's a good shout, man. I miss Teddy.
Yeah. And I mean, he was known for tag team matches. So, like, I just feel as though Nick Aldis is like the modern day freaking Teddy. Anyway,
might not be too far from that.
Tag match, guys. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton team up to take on The Vision, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. This match was everywhere. These guys beat the hell out of one another. I mean, it's 4 of the biggest names in WWE right now. Go figure, right?
Yes.
This match would have been better had Seth Rollins not got involved, giving a stomp to Randy Orton, which sets up Reed to hit the tsunami for the 3 count, and the Vision. And shocker of the night, guys, we're starting to make that a normal on this show for some reason. But hey, thanks for following.
Thank you, Dr. Iron Chef. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Aloha, sir.
Aloha.
Welcome in. How are you tonight, Doc? What's up, Chef? So, all right. I did too.
Well,
to be
you
honest
definitely
with
are
you.
now, so.
So,
Welcome to my house. Let's go.
thank you, Ice Wolf.
Yes.
You're a sweetheart. So, let's talk about tonight's show. Let's talk about an overall rating. Where do you feel like the show's at?
I told you earlier when we were discussing this, I said 3, you said 2.5, and I have to say that I wholeheartedly agree with you, and I'm gonna say 2.5.
Yeah, man.
Raw got a 3. This gets a 2.5. So it wasn't much better.
SmackDown was very lackluster.
Right.
Is the word I'm going to use because it's just awful.
But they did give us a few things to look forward to next week. On Raw, we're going to have Roman Reigns opening the show next week to probably to talk about, what's going on within the bloodline. And we also got CM Punk returning next week as well. So Raw's got a few things. SmackDown has the I did say a title match for SmackDown. The tag team championships are on the line as the Street Profits look to regain the tag team titles against the Wyatt Six. Now, if I had to call dissension in between the Street Profits, this is when I'm calling it, guys. This is when it'll happen. Hey, what you doing, boy? Hi, hi, wave, wave, baby.
Go. Now, Uncle Buddha said, "Hey,
come on, hi,
it
baby."
was just a second ago. You missed me, blew your kisses and everything.
I love you, buddy. Mwah. That's my boy, guys. That is my boy.
All right. But all in all, as always, guys, the stage is always open. If somebody wanted to come up and have a conversation with us about tonight or any WWE events whatsoever, AEW, we talk about it all. You guys are more than welcome to join the Doobie Den. It's our Discord server, exclamation point Discord in the chat. We'll bring you right up. There's a direct link, though, exclamation point stage. It should be pinned at the top of the chat.
It is.
That will get you... That will get you guys
thank you for that.
Directly in with us. So, if anybody had anything they wanted to say at any point in time, the stage is always open.
With that being said, though, that's going to conclude the Rev X's wrestling review for this week. We did some Raw, some SmackDown, and some wrestling news in the week. And if I can get your attention to Hat, we do have the Doobie Den open. We are trying to get to 100 community members. Once we do, the shirt that he is holding up is just one of many shirts that we have on our merch sites that you can get. Or when we get to that 100 goal that we are going for, we are going to be giving away two, myself one and him one, to two lucky people within the Doobie Den. So invite your friends in if you haven't already. If you're not part of the Doobie Den, please join. It's free to do it. There's plenty of people in there. You'll have a good time. And we have some cookies and milk, okay? Yeah. We're not supposed to say that, but we have cookies and milk. Just letting you know.
You don't tell them about the cookies. I got the munchies, bro.
I'm sorry about your luck. That's the only good thing about like this whole weight loss journey thing is I stay high all the time, and I've been able to kick my fucking munchie craving.
Very proud of you, by the way. The man has lost quite a bit of weight.
I am under 250 pounds for the first time in a good bit. My muscle capacity is starting to come back. Maybe less cookies, slides empty plate. Oh, so you just took all the cookies and then wanted to say something like that. That's cool. That's cool. All right, guys. But that is going to conclude the Rev X Wrestling review. However, if you want to see us and hang out with us some more, I will be live again here in about about half an hour at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are going to be doing some Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta. So I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to get Hat in there and actually let him see it. I've played a few games, so I'm actually leveled up pretty good already. I'm at like level 10 already, bro.
Like, I've not tried
I think
it
I played
so
like 4 or 5 games earlier, and I was rocking it. So anyway, guys, if you want to catch me live, go over to my channel. If you're not following me, please make sure you do. If you follow me, make sure that you follow him as well, because I can't do this without him, and, well, vice versa. So
we do this together. So
we do this together. The community is ours together. Everything we do, we try our best to do together. That's how we've always been. But anyway, guys, on behalf of myself, Buddhafire, that is MJ Hat, and we will catch you on the flip side later. Peace out.
Peace, guys. Be good.